Hello and welcome into Speed Gaming 2 for this A Link to the Past Randomizer Daily Race. My name is One Kind of Syrup. I'm joined today by Shandis. Shandis, how you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
Doing great. You know, we get a nice open Keysanity here with two great runners, P-Train, GFE. Should be a really interesting race.
Yeah, I'm expecting a nice close race here with this one today.
Yeah, two P-Train and GFE, for those who don't know, very, very high-level runners here in the Link to the Past Randomizer community. Very well in both the invitational leagues and the main tournaments every year. So great to have some great runners on the restream today.
And today, tracking for us, we have Lady Laura. She be the one tracking for us today.
Yep, one of the best. And looks like we almost have everyone ready to go here. Runner should be starting momentarily. Just waiting for the last runner or two to settle up. And while P-Train and GFE battle in the racetime.gg chat. GFE proposing a no hovering, playing on fair terms deal with P-Train. And P-Train not agreeing.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see these runners today. Yeah, full open Keysanity, so just a standard Keysanity open start, randomized everything. No change in the item pool. All dungeons are just the same. Just gotta figure out which ones we gotta complete to beat Ganon. Runner should be starting in just a moment here.
And anticipation is starting to get to me.
Yeah, I want to see the starts these runners choose today. Lots of options out of open end. We have GFE starting off, and we have divergence already. We have GFE getting a sword out of the back of Sanctuary and just a heart piece in Link's house today.
That's a nice little item to start off with.
Yeah, it just makes everything a little bit more convenient. Having a sword, having a weapon early is just so nice, and everything that comes up, mini Moldorm Cave, etc. Front of escape. So you see P-Train going with the Uncle start. Kills the one guard to see the tier 1 tree pull is just single rupees today.
And today, the uncle is hoarding a compass.
Compass from Thieves Town. Okay. Not useful at all, as GFE also sees 20 bucks in the mushroom spot. Gonna leave that. Just 10 arrows in the bush crab and another piece of heart for P-Train here. Gonna be saving quite out of the Uncle Star. Uncle not paying off today.
Yeah, it's going to be good. He's be happy you went to Sanctuary early at least.
Yeah, get the sword. See, mirror.
Mirror.
That's nice to get early.
Yeah, some big items starting off pretty early.
Yeah, sword and mirror. Nice early spheres here as GFE's gonna head to Link's house, grab that piece of heart. Gonna be swapping places here. And GFE, though, going to Uncle here, will be able to do the front of escape with that sword. See if he chooses to. Having the mirror even makes that more convenient. You can save and quit out and do Dark Cross if you want to. So
yeah, that would be real handy to get that so early.
Yeah, still haven't found that key for Hyrule Castle yet, so they would have to smuggle a key, or find it, of course. But P-Train picking up that 20 bucks as GFE gets their compass. And GFE continuing here. Going to be doing the front of escape.
Yeah,
now, technically, technically the front of escape is not in logic until you find that small key. But We'll find a small key. Oh, 20 rupees. Okay. It's a nice, I believe, tier 3 tree pull.
The cash will help out a little bit, getting that early on.
Yeah, always nice just to be able to pay off bottle vendor, buy some bombs if you need it. Not thinking about Zora at this level, but just making sure we're not isolating things.
You see P-Train going to CAC. GFE goes through escape.
And yeah, technically beyond here is not in logic, but you get the key off the guard, so you can go.
And we got 20 rupees. Big key for Misery Meyer.
Oh,
10 arrows and a shield. So early sword and shield.
or yeah, we got the uncle start, but not vanilla. See another heart piece there in the back of the thieves' hideout. GFE. Gonna be getting the second item here. Some extra bombs. Not too bad to have
That's
as well.
always nice. Now take a little dip down the well.
Yeah, another 5 items in here. We'll see where the progression's leading us. Compass to Ice Palace. Again, these compasses, unfortunately, not useful when you pick them up. No boss shuffle, anything like that. Oh. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
P-Train gets the key to Swamp Palace, and GFE gets the compass to Swamp Palace.
yeah, I like that small key, the only one in Swamp Palace that you need, so that's well, if it's a crystal dungeon, that's always nice to see. Get that early. If it's a pendant dungeon, less nice to see.
And we got another heart piece for P-Train. Give him an extra heart. You barely see GFE battling the snake.
Yeah, that room's a little bit scary. Definitely died in there more than once. But Jiffy, oh, more money. So money not really a worry here for our runners early. Lots of it in Kakariko. So we're GFE heading south.
Go ahead and check out Water Station.
Yeah, we'll probably continue this play through Mini Moldorm. How's the bombs for it? Ooh,
Was that a Master Sword I just saw?
I believe it was, Shandus. So if we find those boots, we have a free sword sitting there in the library. That might mean those boots are in the early world, or, you know, boots could be in Ganon's tower, and we never get that sword.
And we got a map. Oh, we're on the ledge of maze.
Map to Ganon's tower. And GFE picking up blue mail there. So the drowned item. And actually heading over to Agina's cave first. Writing this in, especially in Keysanity modes, you really don't want to... Oh, book on the ledge.
Well, book to get into the desert, sitting on the ledge.
Yeah, so if we need to get into desert, we do need a flute and 2 gloves. So good to know there. That's good info on GFE's side.
Ice Palace has the green pendant today.
Just a compass in Agina's cave.
We got Quake, Big Key to Desert, and the Cape.
Big key to desert and a cape. But still, we do need a flute and 2 gloves for that. Desert Palace, big key. But it is a good one to have. One of the required ones if the dungeon is a crystal. And B-Train continuing all the way into Eastern Palace here.
Yes, he is.
I like this. In Keysanity, you kind of want to just fully explore an area, pick an area, get all the items. It, those small keys can be anywhere.
And GFE taking on the minimal dorms.
Ooh, full magic. And getting a little... Oh, there he goes. We got him.
And he was getting beaten up there a little bit.
Yeah, I ended up putting him away. Because we got 20 rupees. Heart piece. Another heart piece. Ooh, the lamp. And a glove. Okay.
Oh, it has pretty good items in there.
We find the keys, we can go to Hera.
P-Train said the first chest was just 3 bombs.
Okay, nothing much. Yet in Eastern Palace. So we do know that the big key chest is in logic. Because we do have that lamp. Oh!
Oh, speaking of Hera, now we got the big key.
We have the big key, we have access to it between our two runners here. Yeah, someone also pointing out, cape, sword, early lamp. This could be an Agassiz.
Very true.
Just a GT small there. A nice rod cave.
And we got a small key to Castle Towers, though.
Yeah, the fun of Keysanity when there are items in Agina's Tower. Always fun to have to climb up to Agina's Tower for your logical darkbolt access or some random item, the ice rod. And GFE following P-Train behind here. Gonna check out Sahazral's closet. Gonna get their Quake, their big key, and their cape here. And looks like they're heading into Eastern as well.
Yeah, while you're in the neighborhood, might as well.
Just 20 bucks in the big key chest, so not too important today, but P-Train saving and quitting out. Gonna probably follow up the South Shore checks we saw from GFE.
Yeah, it's looking more likely about time to start heading up Death Mountain.
Yeah, GFE still hasn't done Kakariko, which they didn't have too much. Had some keys, but beyond that, pretty dry. So we'll see. I assume them to probably both our runners will probably go up the mountain here after clearing what the others already done. P-Train, I expect to skip the front of escape for now.
No, maybe the old man or Hera's holding the boots, because it looks like we're definitely gonna be needing the boots.
Yeah, the boots look like they're gonna be pretty important this scene. We already saw that sword on the ledge. Yeah, if we find the boots again, pointing to possible Aga access, so giving us an extra sword.
Yeah, everything's pointing that direction.
All right. GFE picking up their small key to Castle Tower, while P-Train's going to be picking up their compass. And P-Train is probably going to do mini mole dorm tie shrug cave here. Yeah, a couple checks up the mountain. We have 5 checks in Hera, plus the top and inside of Spectacle Rock, plus Old Man. So quite a few. No small key for the basement yet, but who knows? Could be up there.
Yeah, very well could be in vanilla location or anywhere.
If you're using that cape there, make that big key room a little bit easier.
Heading to Sanctuary, so definitely be heading on up to Death Mountain now.
Yeah, P-Train grabbing their glove and their lamp. Looks like they're going to be continuing here towards Ice Rock Cave. And GFE going to be checking the back of Escape first. This makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect
It's a full
sense.
save and quit. You might as well just get it out of the way. 3 free items. Lots of big magics falling too, which is nice.
And we got a compass for Meyer, map for Skullwoods, another map for Dark Palace.
Okay. We get some information in the back of Escape. Everything minus that compass. We'll see if we see a map check from any of our runners. I don't expect to see one for a while, though.
No, not until we at least get to Dark World.
Mhm. And yep, looks like GFE is heading up the mountain here. I wonder if they'll check Lumberjack first. Looks like they're gonna. So let's see if we need to do Aga for this. As P-Train's gonna get their 2 maps and a compass.
Nope, just 300 rupees.
Alright, don't have to do that. Nice. At least for that. It's also a long check having to come all the way up here. That bonk is very laggy. Actually, looks like P-Train's going to do the front of Escape first. Not wanting to maybe isolate these checks. Fortunately, I don't think much was in the front of Escape.
No, there wasn't. I forget what the item was.
I don't think there was much of anything, honestly.
No, the item's just pretty much the same right now.
Yeah. Except P-Train has that...
Misery Mire Big Key, I think. No.
No, I think it was actually nothing.
Yeah.
Our piece here.
Piece
Piece of
heart,
heart bombs compass. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Oh, flippers on Spectacle Rock. And just a compass inside. So we'll be getting those flippers here. Opens up a few more checks. Zora is now very in logic.
Will this be the day that he actually has something good on him?
We always hope, you know. And GFE heading into Tower here, completable. So we'll likely see GFE complete this. We'll pick up these bombs quickly as well. Get a nice refill. Inside Spectacle Rock was just a compass.
Small key to Mire. Saw a small key and I was actually gonna laugh if that was that small key for Hera.
Huh. I mean, we still got a few more checks here. We do have the big key, so it is. We do get to check the big chest here, which is nice. No Hera potting today, unfortunately. GFE not flipping the safety switch like I would. Oh, small key to pod. The game is teasing us today.
It really is.
P-Train gets their 300 rupees in escape. And looks like P-Train's heading to Aga here. Does get a check here as GFE finds those Titans bits.
That's a nice little item to be hiding away.
Yeah, I mean, the signs all pointed towards Hera, and, you know, GFE just followed the sign. Pick up the Titans bits here. Still missing that Moon Pearl for Dark World access, but unless that Moon Pearl is on Pyramid Ledge, you don't have to beat Aga for it. Unless that item locks it, of course. P-Train only going to be able to check, actually be able to check both chests here. This first one, and has a key to go get the second one. And I missed what it was there.
That was a magic powder.
Okay, interesting.
And today we got ether. And a crystal.
And 20 bucks in the second chest, but yeah. Tower of Hera is a crystal, so GFE picking up the first crystal of the game at just under 19 minutes, I think it was, so. Finds their Titans bits. And yeah, save and quit here. The Titans bits don't open too much yet. But we are just a flute away from having access to Desert Palace.
It does open up for Zora, though.
It does. Yeah, all of the Zora are now in logic with those flippers being up there as well. So quite a few checks.
But GFE's gonna go visit Cat because they ain't been there yet.
Yeah. And doing it south to north here, in case he finds a Moon Pearl. Nice little touch in the routing. Then he can just go straight north. So having to climb twice. Good to see the sword on the ledge there. Yep.
Now they're swapping around, and we know there's nothing really of interest in CAC, but
Yeah,
there
was a few
some-
keys.
Yeah, we have a few keys in there.
Oh, we had the key to the Swamp Palace key was here, which was really nice. There was a lot of money and a lot of love. Oh, the Misery Mire big key was also over here. But yeah, just some nice to have keys. The Swamp Small, the Misery Mire big. Mire big is required if it's crystal, so always nice to not have to worry about those.
Yeah, it's nice to get it out of the way.
And Bottle Vendor only scamming you for 50 rupees today, so that's not too bad. Where do you head after this, Shandas?
Honestly, I'm not exactly sure. Where would you go? I think I would go to Zora because
I think I would go do Zora. I think I would drop down. I think I would go start at Link's house, go west or east. Sorry, I'm bad at my directions. And then just go do all the flipper checks south there.
Yeah.
Check what's on the island, go check Hobo, come back. There's just a lot of checks there. You get 4 in Zora's area plus Waterfall Ferry. Including Waterfall Ferry. You have, what's on A Man Under the Bridge today. I think it's just the highest density.
Yeah, it seems like best choice routing to go to.
Yep. We'll see. GV's saving quitting here.
You There's
I
not
don't
much else to actually do either.
Yeah, I don't expect them to go towards the first two checks in Naga here. I think P-Train kind of got those out of the way because they were in the area, which makes sense. And that looks like exactly what GFE's doing here.
And the island. Ooh, we got hook shot today.
That's a good one. It's a good one to know is there, too.
At least we don't have to hunt for that one.
Yeah, useful beyond just its requirements. Also just nice to have around. Makes routing a lot nicer. Access to East Death Mountain. If we find a Moon Pearl, we can do all of Dark and Light Death Mountain. Oh.
And there's the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, GFE dropping a bomb on the man under the bridge. Yeah, so that is Dark World access for GFE. We'll continue the rest of the flipper checks, and I expect P-Train to follow closely behind here after picking up their first crystal as well.
Let's see what magical items the Waterfall Fairy has for us today. Small key for Turtle Rock and a whole lot of love.
Oh, that was Sankheart today. GFE got the full refill there. And P-Train about to pick up their Moon Pearl here. Yeah, very linear seed so far. Really telling you where to go.
And just some cash over there.
Yeah, I think it was only 50 rupees too, so not even worth it, you know?
Maybe Zora's got the boots. Oh no, we got Dark World access now, so...
Yeah, P-Train skipping out on the rest of these flipper checks, so if something's here at Zora, I guess for now we'll not be going there. Probably try and loop this in with Catfish, but just a piece of heart today, so nothing too much.
Time to head to Dark World.
Yeah, it does have the information about the hookshot P-Train does, so actually just going to be saving time here, being able to do Zora and Catfish at the same time with that mirror already. So nice routing for P-Train there. The little things that these runners do so well, you know?
Moon Pearl's on the hobo. And not much in the chess game today.
Allah. P-Train accidental mirroring there, I believe. And heading directly into Thieves Town. 4 checks in the front, that's all we have so far. Can GFE went north first to check out Skull Woods.
Another Turtle Rock key over here in Thieves Town. $20.
Yeah, GFE doing real clean in the middle, and there are the boots. Okay. Also nice, you can just route this in with going to Village of Outcasts. Just go south and mirror. Grab them and come back. You can pick up that sword nice and easy. And P-Train routing us from here down is gonna have a nice little advantage. Have these for a little bit extra. See where P-Train decides to head after this.
Oh, there's Fire Rod, so they'll probably be coming up this way after this.
Yeah, I'll expect them to head up to Swamp there. So both runners grabbing something that will make their routing nicer. P-Train with that Fire Rod to be able to clear this dungeon.
There's a Master Sword.
Okay. So the third sword will be on Library Ledge if they choose to pick it up. Map of Swamp. So we'll know if that Swamp Smoky comes into use early.
Featuring got the, oh, we got the red crystal 5 on pod. Mystical wood. I think that was just regular crystal.
Interesting. Okay. Another pod small key from P-Train in the brewery. And GFE, gonna check what's on Bumper Ledge first before heading down. And it's a small key, so GFE will be going in to pick that up. Monkey to Skullwoods after going to Skullwoods. Always fun.
Dig game,
Randomizer, such funny jokes.
Dig game had a lot of digs for that heart.
Yeah, P-Train getting up before the timer, barely there. But gonna say with those frames, yeah. Long digs.
Oh, Crux only having some. Looked like it was $20. I think it's all I saw.
Yeah, good to be able to check Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb here, so good to be able to clear this whole area.
Peter, you go ahead and do the. Oh, go ahead and use the powder too while he's over here.
Yeah, like you said, you know, don't want to skip any of these checks. They could all have that small key, that big key that you need. So many more items shuffled around.
It's Castle Tower, small key.
The second Agate Tower small. We do have access to West Dark World because we have those slippers, which is nice. So I don't think we're gonna have to beat Aga to get over there at all, which is nice. It actually looks like that's where GFE's heading. So gonna be skipping out on Village of Outcasts for now. Gonna be missing their fire rod for a little bit, but we'll clear that out. Is gonna be missing this bottle as well, which P-Train I think is going to turn in.
Good look at catfish too over here on GFP side.
And we get life savings from the sick kid today. And just bombs today.
Both the fish just didn't have much of anything.
Yeah, I wonder if P-Train will skip out on that, maybe save that time for a little bit. GFE drop him back down for a swim. Nice routing here from GFE. Going to be able to clear from... going to be able to get their hook shot here, sorry. And then if they want to, they can head towards Hype Camp. Possibly up towards Pod. P-Train's given us the full Smith chain here.
And Pyramid Ledge has a big heart.
Oh, nice routing as well from GFE here. Mirroring in, going to be able to get those 2 checks in Agate Tower. Which I believe there was a small key believe, in the first chest, and then nothing in the second.
No, magic powder.
Oh, magic powder. That's what it was. Thank you. And I think the second one was $20.
Yeah.
Lana pointing out, yes, no hype cave that way. They did not have the hammer. No way to get up except for being on the pod side there. P-Train mirroring in the wrong spot, it seems. Did not turn in the purple chest, but instead went towards Bombo's tablet without the book. And just bombs for their effort today.
Looks like P-Train's heading over to Hype Cave.
And GFE heading up the mountain.
Caves today we got $20, 300. Arrow Destiny and a small key for Desert Palette.
So once we find that flute, desert is fully completable. Fully
And
clearable as well.
There's a map on GFE side, but I didn't catch where it was to.
It was mapped to Ice Palace, which you already know is that green pendant today.
There's GFE's first bottle. Probably route in Thieves Town, check the bottle at the same time. Or Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, P-Train going over here. Going to be picking up their hook shot as well. Has not gone to Skull Woods to get their boots yet. So we'll still be missing those. If they continue here towards the pod area, could be a while.
And just a couple of small hearts over on GFE side.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a few more items here in Hookshot Cave. So we'll see if this Death Mountain play pays out for GFE.
Turtle Rock today for access is Ether, which both our runners have.
Nice. One less thing we have to worry about. And P-Train, yep, going to be doing those Zora checks that GFE has done here. Does find out that we have red goo today on the ferries.
We got the red boomerang, small heart, bombs, and big heart.
Yeah, not a ton over here in Death Mountain area. GFE Syria is not headed here. Just checking what's on the ledge. Just a compass.
B-Train will come over here and find out that Zora is just a bit of a ripoff today.
Yeah, GFE giving us the last check here on the mountain. Let's see if the mountain gives us anything interesting today.
Red mail.
Red mail. GFE heading to pick up their tempered sword. P-Train still on that fighter sword, actually.
You got a craving for bacon. That's going to help take down the big pig at the end.
Yeah, tempered sword, very nice to have. You know, once they go north here and get their fire rod, you know, tempered sword moth is a much nicer fight than master sword moth. Just slice and dice that moth up. Why spin? You can just slash them. Nice and easy. If you also taking the sick kid's life savings, that's a bottle.
The swamp is blue pendant today.
Yeah, and it looks like regular crystals at Thieves Town and Skull Woods, and 5-6 at Turtle Rock. So we know our 5-6s are Pod and Turtle Rock. Okay, interesting. Running out of items that can be on Pyramid Fairy. So we still need a lot of items to clear Pod and Turtle Rock. Still need that hammer, bow, Canis Amaria, Ice Rod. If you're heading into Thieves Town here, we'll get this small key and we'll also get this fire rod, which I believe is the third check. Maybe it was this one? I can't quite remember which one it was between those two.
Yeah, the third one.
Yeah. They're both the one where you go forward onto the platform, you know, I always mix them up when I remember. Oh, it was actually in the vanilla Bicky chest. Wow. Me just getting all confused today.
We knew it was one of them.
In the general area. Their pod small key for GFE. And it looks like they're going to do the Smith chain that we've seen before from P-Train. I don't believe GFE's been to Hype Cave either.
No, not yet.
Oh, we'll most likely just finish out this loop that we have seen from P-Train. We'll see where P-Train decides to head after this. Hopefully towards the Skullwoods area to pick up their boots. Complete that. And do that first and then head over to the pod area afterwards. And GFE also getting out before the timer runs out. Very nice from our runners. That was a lot of digs. That's definitely one where I run out of time.
Yeah, I would too. I'll be trying to figure out if I need to go back and do it again or just go back later.
Yep. That's very fair. P-Train will give us the first look at the back of Skullwoods here. I expect them to
happy
go
up here
back to front.
his boots.
Yeah. Be very happy to see them. As GFE gets their Castle Tower small key. So now if you want to, you can complete Echo. GFE, leaving a bomb. Just for good measure. I didn't see that the Smith was only $1 before.
Yeah, they were kind of broke today.
Yeah.
Don't get much of a refund.
Only 1 rupee back. That's you give them 5 for it. Unfortunate. Have you ever forgotten that the smith costs money?
Yeah, actually, I have.
I have as well, actually.
Yeah, didn't pay attention to that. Actually, didn't have no money. I ran over
Mhm.
there and forgot.
Yeah, they will not give you anything, so gotta find a 5 rupee somewhere. These are getting their 3rd key to pod here.
I mean, you go so often, so many times without
Yeah.
worrying about the money that when you actually need it, it's like, oh no.
It's such a low amount too that you barely think about it. You're like, I'll have 5 rupees. Of course I will. And sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you have like 3 rupees and you're just like, oh no.
Looks like P Train or GFE is gonna be first one back at Skullwoods.
Yeah, I decided to go here right after that last area. So heading over here, we're gonna get this first chest and then to the moth.
Small key to this dungeon.
Oh no, P-Train doesn't have a small key to beat it. So P-Train can't actually go to the back. I don't remember exactly where that Skullwoods small key was. Maybe it was this one. I think it was this one, actually. So we'll see if P-Train heads back here. Oh, it's 10, not 5 for Smith. Sorry, Tyler. Thank you. My bad. Yeah, quick away from GFE there. Getting a heart container off the moth and their 2nd crystal. Yeah, vanilla heart container, and yeah, that was a really good moth fight. Nice and quick. Moth was nice today. Kept coming down to him. We love to see that. And yeah, with no hammer, you have to go the long way over to pod, so I expect GFE to make the dash over to the water and then head down towards the pod area. B-Train finishes up these checks the GFE is already done.
Looks like GFE's gonna go get that lunchbox.
Yep.
Probably hit up Hype Cave while he's over there.
Yeah, gonna do the south route first. Makes sense. Yeah, P-Train most likely gonna clear up all the things that GFE's done before. We'll actually see P-Train. Did he go to the Zora area? Can't
Yeah,
remember.
he visited Zora.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did that with when he got the hook shot. So yeah, so just catfish up here. And then most likely gonna head down towards Thief Town. Or towards Palace of Darkness. Jeez.
One of those places.
Words are tough sometimes, you know?
They are.
I'm just lucky when they come out, you know? $5 on Stumpy, and yeah, P-Train's heading south here.
P-Train gonna go see there's nothing but a heart container over here on Pyramid Ledge.
Yep, not much to go there for. And P-Train, not needing to mirror, already has done those first 2 checks in Aga Tower. So I'm going to be hitting directly into pod here. Yeah, I don't exactly understand how that that chest trick works, but yeah, you can. It's a nice way to turn the chest in while being able to dash a little bit faster. Do you think it'll give us the first few checks in Swamp Palace here?
Nice little pathway versions off of the 2.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of new items here coming up. With 3 keys. We'll see how P-Train decides to use them. And ooh, there's the flute.
That's a nice guide.
Yeah, that puts Desert Palace fully clearable. Can pick up that book to check the tablets as well. Mire area. We don't know what pendants from Mire, but we will be able to see.
So you found big keys in Swamp Palace.
Pendant Swamp Palace.
And there goes the hovering.
Yeah, P-Train did say they wouldn't hold back, and actually gets their 3rd sword there, so most likely will not be picking up that extra sword on the ledge. Yeah, GFE, notorious memer, of course. Very much so. Yeah, that was a very nice hover. That's a tough hover. The hardest hover in the game. Coming from someone who can't hover at all.
GFE going on into Ice Palace.
It does have that fire run. I don't believe, yeah, no keys here, so I'm gonna be getting a few checks. And, yeah. We know that this is our green pendant today.
And P-Train finding a Misery Mire small key.
Yeah, that is their 2nd. Nice to have them before having to go in.
And small key to Skullwoods. Oh, big key for Ice Palace is an Ice Palace.
Okay, very interesting. We'll see where GFE decides to go. I'm not exactly sure how much of this dungeon you can clear without any of the small keys. I think it's a good portion. Yes, yeah, the hardest hover in the game would actually be the Turtle Rock without the cane. My apologies. That would be much harder, you're right. We can give us the bomb jump over, save another key. And we'll get 3 checks here. I missed what was in the big chests. Oh, they do not have the big key yet, so
Yeah,
I was not able to check that.
And not much else in pod besides the flute.
I mean, the flute is worth that, so...
It is worth it. It's worth the
Yeah.
dive.
For sure. All of it with, yeah, save hammer. Yes, of course. Awesome.
Go to the Turtle Rock small key.
3 for GFE now. Bombs in the big chest.
And P-Train gonna find out the ledge doesn't have anything but some money.
Yep, not worth it today. Always funny watching people go backwards through those doors. Ice T just has 20 bucks today. P-Train activates their flute. We'll give us a few more checks here. See where they decide to flute to first.
I would assume down towards desert in my area.
Yeah, a lot of checks down there. Like, desert's fully completable, clearable. You have a fire source, so...
Oh,
looks like they're going to be picking up Butter Sword.
Yeah, heading right for it.
A nice quick check. Does make it nicer. Makes some of the boss fights later in the game nicer.
A mushroom hiding in Green Pendant Ice Palace.
Okay. See if that mushroom pays off for GFE. And see where they decide to head to next. Thinking for a little bit. Well, where to go?
Need to make that trip in the pod. I missed what the medallion was for Meyer.
It did as well, unfortunately. Bombos, our tracker is saying, and not much in Meyer Shed today.
One pendant we don't have. Maybe we won't need to go into Meyer today.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's a pendant or crystal. GFE giving us that mushroom check. And we'll see also what's in checkerboard cave here on P-Train side. A map and a map.
And map for hair is no good because we already know what that one was.
Yeah, that is a dungeon we have completed, so not going to be useful today. But GFE already having done that powder. No need to hold on to the mushroom. P-Train picking up their book and going to be heading into Desert Palace properly. Fully decked out here, both keys. So 6 items here. I'm not sure if it's a pendant or crystal yet, but we do know 2 of our 3 crystals already.
Like GFE's taking the big key, go ahead and finish up Thieves Town.
Yeah, another area we haven't seen yet. P-Train heading into the latter part of Desert here. Key to Skull Woods. It is just a fetch quest big key. Not needed to beat the dungeon at all. So you can see GFE completed the dungeon without it.
I'm at the Meyer.
Alright, so we'll find out whether that Bombos is needed hopefully shortly. Yes, so P-Train needs to go into Swamp and GFE needs to go into Pod. That is where their progression's hiding. We do have a few checks we have not seen yet. Like P-Train here going to be giving us Lamolus, and we have everything but the big chest here in Thieves Town. So quite a few new checks before the runners will be repeating themselves or finding those items.
Very clean fight by P-Train.
And Desert is a crystal today. So second crystal on the board for P-Train. And yeah, I expect P-Train to make those checks next. I don't think they have much either. P-Train taking the mirror transition, not wanting the mirror transition. Yeah, gonna flute away here. Yeah, still no hammer for our runners, so our only way to the Dark Worlds is through that portal in Kakariko.
Well, we know where the big key for Ganon's tower is at now.
Yeah, both our runners will be getting that. So it is in the path, so.
And looks like our number 6 crystal is there in Thieves Town as well.
I believe our 5-6 are actually Pod and Turtle Rock today. Might have just been a. I'm not sure if it shows you or if it. I think it mixes the colors in Keysanity.
That's right.
And P-Train gonna give us a look at Ether Tablet, which is our Bombos, so that is required today. P-Train heading right back towards Meyer here. Very funny game. We had to go down to this area to go up to Ether Tablet to come back to this area. Very nice.
And GFE's taking a dip in the pod. So we get in their flute here very shortly.
Yeah, and yeah, P-Train just missing that Cane of Samaria to be able to full clear this dungeon. Can do everything but the boss here. But yeah, we'll see. You never know what's inside this dungeon as well. And GFE heading into pod here. We'll be picking up their flute shortly. And I expect them to kind of follow in P-Train steps here for a little bit. But has already done the back of Skull Woods, Thieves Town, and Hera. And has also checked the front of Swamp Palace for their big key. Yeah, GFE's MSU is really cool here. It's the Mega Man Mix MSU. Definitely makes these dungeons nice and hype.
It really does.
I'm really jamming out over here, honestly. The Turtle Rock Big was also in pod, which is nice.
There's our hammer over there in Meyer.
Alright, so we have to go to pod for the flute to get to Meyer area. To then go into Desert Ledge, sorry, to get the book, up to Ether Tablet, and then back in to grab our hammer. It's a fun little challenge today. Game really making it a little complicated today.
I'm trying to think if there could still be an item we need off of Ped, or is Ped dead?
It could be one of our big keys, big key to pod. Man.
Yeah, there's still
Eastern Palace, Ice Palace, and Swamp Palace could be the Cane of Samaria. Oh no, is Cane logically required for Ice Palace? That would make sense. So yeah, I think we're running out. Bo can't be there either. Yeah, I think it's just big key to pod. Oh, ice rod. Yep, ice rod could be there.
So it's not dead just yet.
Not quite. And G, if you get a potion glitch here to get over. Not going to do that hover that P-Train did. Understandably. That hover is ludicrous.
And both runners with butter swords.
Yeah, and we do know all of our dungeon info ourselves. The runners, I don't believe, fully do. Because P-Train doesn't know about the Swamp Palace pendant. And GFE doesn't know about the Eastern Palace pendant. Lady Laurelin doing a great job tracking what the runners know, so makes it a little easier. Oh, P-Train knows all of the dungeon info. Ah. Oh, knows all of the crystals and that he sounds a crystal. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Lady Laura. Yeah, we're getting salutes in chat for Lady Laura. Very deserved. B-Train has picked up their big key, and GFE will be mirroring soon to pick up their book on Desert Ledge.
Let's see if they take the book up to after desert. If they take it up to either tablet. I missed this one earlier. Blue goo on the torch. Between the hook shot and the boost, these runs are really zipping through. GFE finishing up the last bit of his checks here in front part desert. Ice right in Swamp Palace big chest. Okay.
I just realized that I was muted for that whole time.
Oh yeah, yeah you were.
Yep. I'm meant to be talking about that ice rod.
I missed the ice rod.
Yeah, I did see that ice rod and was talking about it, but unfortunately, big key to Eastern Palace, but I unfortunately was muted. Always fun. Yeah, no Ice Shard Hunt. Where was the big key to Swamp Palace? I'm not 100% sure. Because it doesn't look like GFE has that yet. And another clean fight from GFE here. Both runners taking out Lammo very easily here. Butter Sword and a Fire Rod make that very nice.
The big key for Swamp, I think, was in Misery Mire, I believe.
Okay, so GFE does have to go up the mountain there before being able to enter Mire. We'll see where they decide to head after checkerboard here.
Now it looks like GFE is going to be taking that book on up to Ether Tablet. We're getting their Bombos medallion here shortly.
Yeah, good choice here from GFE. I think they are running out of locations.
Yeah,
that hammer opens up quite a bit, so. And this one's much faster than checking Bombo's tablet without the hammer. And B-Train. 2 cycling Viddy here. Very nice fight. Takes up a small key to Pod. And their blue pendant. GFE heading straight into Mire. We'll be getting their hammer here. And their big key to Swamp Palace. Which, after their hammer, I kind of expect them to go and finish this up as well.
You're getting Bombo's tablet check. And just $50.
Yeah, nothing there today.
And P-Train going to head over and use shovel, get the dig spot, and it's small key for Pod. And here is, there would be GFE's hammer, but the switch is on the wrong spot. P-Train probably gonna head up and finish up Skull Woods. Or maybe not. Thieves Town. Let's see what's in the hammer bags today.
Yeah, always nice when you can do the quick hammer pegs with those boots in hand.
Yeah, it makes it real. But just for a piece of heart.
Yeah, not worth it today, but not gonna just leave it there. P-Train gonna be going in here to Thieves Town with GFE. Finishes up what they can of Mire. Still won't be able to check that big chest. missing the small key that locks it. GFE picking up their all-important bug net.
Most important weapon against Aga.
Of course. You must be prepared. And GFE making their last check here. And JP taking that hammer up the mountain. What is that hammer? Ah, doing Spike Cave here, it looks like. All that turmoil just for a heart piece.
And P-Train starting their blind fight. Be over pretty soon. GFE's heading up here, Colossal Edge, so I wonder if they're gonna be checking ped.
Yeah, I think this might be a ped check. See if they need to full clear that Swamp Palace. And maybe they left a check or two. Ah, big key chest as well. Or big chest, sorry, as well.
Just 10 arrow.
Yeah, it looks like P-Train might be joining them, but P-Train, now armed with those small keys, will be able to go to the back and beat them off. But we'll check that big chest here first. No, GFE not checking the ped yet. I expect P-Train to, though. It's a quick mirror transition. And GFE, realizing they do not have that small key, cannot go to the big chest. I'm surprised they'd go to the big chest and go to this area before going back to Swamp Palace. With that big key and that hook shot. Quite a few items.
Yeah, speaking of Swamp Thing, that's where GFE's heading now.
Yeah, P-Train realizing they could have just come back here. There was a small key underneath the bridge. But, not too much time lost there. Yeah, GFE picking up their fourth pod small, and P-Train with all six.
Very quick fight with that butter sword on this boss.
towards their vanilla heart piece. And that is crystal number 4 for P-Train today. Only 3 left. Getting close. GFE checks Bombo's tablet here first, before most likely making that play in the swamp. Yeah, has the mirror out.
P-Train is getting the pet check in, and it is just a little bit of love.
Head is dead, unfortunately. Runners will not be needing to complete all the crystals for that today.
So where is Arcane hiding at today?
P-Train going to be heading into Ice Palace here. Does have the hammer, so we'll be able to full clear this dungeon. And yeah, we're still missing that bow as well. So still, yeah, just those 2 items away. GFE will be picking up their ice rod here in just a little bit, while P-Train heads into Ice Palace. I feel like it just has to be an Ice Palace or in, you know, back of Pendant Eastern or one of the random checks in, could also be one of the small key lock chests in pod. So yeah, the vanilla big key chest. Someone saying bow on green pendant. Yeah, a few options left. They are scattered around. But we'll get a good chunk of them here from P-Train, and then we'll see where GFE decides to head as well. Both our runners exploring these pendant dungeons.
Yes, GFE went to Spike Cave, and it was just a heart piece, I believe.
Yeah, just a heart piece. So we are running out of locations here. Both our runners running the seed very efficiently. I feel like they've already been able to clear so much. It's only an hour and 20. It's not too bad for these open Keysanities, where some of these items can just be in the worst locations. Where do you think you head after this, Shandus? If P-Train doesn't find it here in Ice Palace, where would you head next?
I would head to Pod.
Yeah, check those 2 last chests with all 6 keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, still missing that pod big key as well. So maybe that's what's scaring our runners away. But hey, it could be in that big key chest there. And I actually believe one of our runners checked Harmless Hellway. I can't remember exactly who had the extra key at the time, but I believe one of our runners did check Harmless Hellway because they went out the south route and then bomb jumped across again. And nothing in that first hammerlock chest. P-Train picking up their mushroom here.
Man, we know that doesn't lead to much but a map.
Yeah, not useful at this point. P-Train does know all those crystal pendant layouts, so does not need that map. Will not be picking it up. And both our runners have 4 Turtle Rock small keys, so once we find that Cane of Samaria, we'll be able to fully complete that dungeon. No need to worry about keys, can check it all. Two very nice diver downs from GFE. We'll be picking up their 5th small key to pod. I am really jamming out to this Mega Man mix.
Yeah,
It's a really nice MSU.
it is. Definitely like with the dungeons.
Yeah. Really makes you get into it, you know? Get you moving and grooving.
Very nice adventures, right? Code Stairs should be going down without an issue, and Code Stairs dead. The small key to Ganon's Tower. But we now have the green pendant, we can go turn that in. Yeah, transition with the mirror. Get power up for Mega Man. E-Train back over. Gonna turn in the green pendant and see what they get from it. Just a little bit of love. We're really running out places now where things can be at. GFP finishing up their ice palace checks, but we know it leads to nothing. Let's see where P-Train heads up to now. So I'd be taking that dip back into pod, maybe.
I am muted again. Thank you, Tyler Salt.
I was just about to ask that. I saw Boss up and chat with it too.
Yep, that is me. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I think something has to be here in this big key chest. I don't know where else it could be. Twice in one stream. I'm really keeping a high standard here.
We're really running out of places to check. Oh, and there it is.
There it is. So now Turtle Rock, fully clearable. Mystery Mire, we can grab that crystal, and hopefully we just find the bow somewhere nicely along the way.
That would be a dream.
Yeah, still missing that pod big key, but I suspect it's up here as well. Peach, I'm gonna finish off Mire here first. Makes sense. If there's a bow up here, you can clear pod first and then go up to Rock. And then it's a nice quick trip over Ganon's Tower. And nice fight from GFE as well, keeping those pups in the corner.
Yeah, they got their Ganon's Tower small key. We are pretty much set for Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, I think with 4 small keys, our runners will be all right here. Bow on Laser Bridge is always a fun spot, yeah.
GFE routing it in. If green pin is nothing, go straight into pod.
Yeah, nice routing here from GFE. Again, I don't know what other spot GFE has left. Besides that one check-in pod after the green pennant here.
Yeah, they're both down to their last check, pretty much.
Yeah, that was the last location, and in Keysanity is a very famous last location. Yeah, just one of those spots that you want to go into pod, get all that big item density early, and you just want to save that key. So why would I check just one check with a key? Check so many more.
Exactly.
So GFE going to be heading to grab their Kano Samaria here shortly. P-Train heading to the back of Misery Mire here. We'll pick up crystal number 5. And yeah, with Butter Sword Cape here, able to just claw through those eyes very quickly. And a few slashes, P-Train grabs another vanilla heart container.
Yeah, it looks like GFE decided to go back through Eastern.
Yeah, with that big key, can check the big key chest here as well. Maybe just not wanting to orphan another check here after almost last locationing that. But yeah, I also forgot that this big key chest is another area we haven't seen yet. So if this is the bow, that's huge for GFE.
Yes, it really is.
Or the pod big key, I guess. So the 2 items that we have left.
And just a rupee.
Yeah, a little bit of time lost there for GFE. We'll most likely be following P-Train here, finishing up Misery Mire and then heading up to Turtle Rock.
At least Turtle Rock, there's quite a few checks in there.
Yeah, and with 4 small keys and the big key, tons and tons of them. We can check all the luxury chests here in Turtle Rock too, which is nice. Don't have to skip anything.
And our first check in Turtle Rock is Thieves Town Small Key.
That's mean. That's mean.
Oh, this game is just...
Yeah.
The sea is rude today.
Yeah, really not nice to our runners. Let's hope there's nothing there. Let's hope we just find it all here in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, we don't
And then
need
we
the
don't have to
bow
worry.
or-
Yeah, we find the bow. Yeah. Everything's here in Turtle Rock. We don't have to worry about it.
Everything's
That's
sitting
the
on
hope
Laser
here.
Bridge.
Exactly, where all items should be. Yeah, it's the nice thing about Turtle Rock is you can really use up your magic here. There's so many full magic pots just everywhere, you know?
Love this boss music.
And if you get the slashes in quick, taking down Misery Mire, grabbing their vanilla heart piece here. Speed Train grabs just a single rupee here. It's a unique item though. And GFE going to be following P-Train behind here up to Turtle Rock. Does have everything they need to complete it.
Last place to go besides Pod.
Yeah, without that bow, I mean, not much else in Pod as well. And fortunately, having a little bit of trouble with this pokey. They can be annoying if you don't hit the double sword spin. Yeah, it looks like our first bow will be in TR. Now, however, the game could be mean, and that bow could be sitting in the Thieves Town big chest, which we gain access to from that first check here in Turtle Rock. So we'll see how nice the end of this game decides to be. The beginning was not so nice. Yeah, Cat Jam for sure. These songs this has been a really fun MSU to listen to.
It really has been.
One of the last chances for that bow to not be in Turtle Rock is here in Mimic Cave. Technically not in Turtle Rock, but really in Turtle Rock.
I only have the magic.
Nice to have. Nothing these runners need. Yeah, 100% item collection seed, almost all dungeons.
There's the Pod big key.
All right, so P-Train is just a bow away from go mode. And we'll see if they end up putting the bow just right here in Pod, or right here in Turtle Rock. It'll be very nice. Just a quick trip back to Pod, and we're good to go.
And there's the bow up here too in Turtle Rock.
So 137.08, P-Train is officially in go mode.
Yep, and you're right. Everything's sitting nice and pretty on the way.
Honestly, thank God. The first part of this scene was not the nicest to our runners, so I'm glad it wasn't something ridiculous like first bow in Thieves Town.
Yeah, that small key kind of popped up and got us.
Just the worst time. And yeah, bow mode is always fun, you know, always interesting. Oh wow,
Very, very good Tronix fight.
yeah, zero cycle there from P-Train. Very, very quick. And with that, P-Train clicks a piece of heart and their 6th crystal of the game. Just need to head down to pod quick. Yeah, they'll be good to head up to Ganon's Tower. Already have that big key equipped with 4 small keys. So nice quick fight, nice quick climb with the butter sword as well. So I should see a pretty quick end here on P-Train's side.
Yep, GFE not far behind them.
Yeah, just gonna finish up, grab their bow on Laser Bridge, like you said it would be, Shandus. Yeah, we'll be just behind P-Train here. Yeah, it does suck that our runners will have to remake the climb with the first bow being all the way up in Turtle Rock, not able to finish it off with Turtle Rock on the way to Ganon's Tower, but
yeah, I just realized this is a triple dip in the pod. We had to get in here 3 times.
Crystal Pod at least. But yeah, the triple dip is real and unfortunate when it happens. Chiefy, getting that big key. It's also nice to get the big key before the bow as well here. And let's see what item we have on the boss here in Palace of Darkness today. Maybe the game's gonna try and make up for it. Put silvers right here, you know?
That would be nice.
That would be nice. Do I think the seed will be that nice? No, I think silvers are somewhere deep in GT.
Nah, big chest thieves town.
Yeah. It led to 1 bow, just not... I guess technically it could have been your first bow if you really wanted it to be. But a little out of the way routing there. Yeah, or they were further down the laser bridge. Our runners did just see that bow and get out of there.
Another clean Trinix skill where you're on the GFE side.
And getting a 0 cycle, no attack from the head is really, really hard. You have to be very quick with the timing. And P-Train making easy work here. And we'll be picking up their 7th crystal. And a bloomerang. I see someone putting a number in chat for the big key guessing game. Unfortunately, our runners already have that. Yeah. Full Keysanity here, so that Ganon's Tower big key was shuffled outside of the pool. I don't remember exactly where it was. Usually you just find it somewhere on the way. -1. That's a good guess. Negative, however long ago they picked it up. Ah, it was on blind.
Yeah, the negative 40 checks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, check 123 in the game, you know? That's how we should do a pre-game check, you know? A pre-game in Keysanity. Let's see, where's that Ganon's big key gonna be? I'm gonna guess check 212. Just force us to count the whole time, you know?
That would be mean.
All right, check number 83 here. Just getting your way through it.
It's clearing out Eastern?
Yeah, I'm not sure why P-Train's clearing out Eastern here. This is not an all dungeons run P train. I did make that
I
joke.
thought I was seeing something else at first. I had to make sure I was seeing it right.
You know what's really funny about this?
What's that?
Is I am pretty sure that GFE made a joke earlier saying that he can't beat P Train, and then saying, I don't know, maybe P Train will think it's all dungeons again. So maybe P Train thinks it's all dungeons. Wow,
Bad
another
news, though.
vanilla heart container. Well, this did make this this race a lot closer. This will come down to let's see when P Train enters Ganon's Tower here. But it's seconds instead of minutes now, which is a big difference.
Big wax of that butter store needs down. Alright, P-Train's heading on over now. GFE's heading that way himself. Yeah, make sure that don't fall down to Modorm or fall down to Ganon.
Yeah, I gotta make sure. Very close difference here. Like 1:45:45 was the entrance on P Train's side. Clean so far here from P Train. So almost exactly a minute difference here between our runners.
Yeah, you said that P-Train went in 1:45:45 and GFE went in 1:46:46.
Yeah, both our runners making it at least feel nice for us, you know? It's a what's the word? It just like feels good when you get those numbers like 45:45 and 46:46. And I expect this climb to be very fast from both of our runners.
Oh, yeah.
Butter sword in hand. Makes a lot of these rooms a lot easier.
Another flawless Lamola's fight.
Yeah, great Lamola's fight did get a little bit bailed out there by that fire shield blocking one of the bolts. So fire shield coming in clutch. Sorry, Lana, if you're still watching, but yeah, fire shield helped us there. Dana blocked a shot, Lana. What do you want me to say? Disagree. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're all allowed our opinions here.
Oh, that was a close one. I almost missed.
Yeah, very, very close there. Cool, perfect fight. Just a little bit over that one cycle. Ooh, P-Train hanging on. That was close. That's a tough one.
Not even gonna
Someone said,
bother.
yeah, someone said mirror shield or bust. I don't think either of our runners will be opening any chests.
Nope, just straight to Ganon.
Yeah, with butter sword spins and slashes. I mean, the phases of Ganon go down very quickly. And we'll see how good our runners here today are at geometry. This Aga 2 fight. Oh, this is a nice pattern.
Perfect 3-shot.
And
Yeah,
2. There's one left here on P-Train's side. Just has to line up the 1. Very nice. Oh!
There's the silvers.
Wow, GFE opening the chest they needed. Does get those silvers. This is if GFE is able to 2-cycle Aga 2 and get a 4 shot, this could be big.
We got us a race in our hands.
Yeah, GFE's still a little bit behind. P-Train, very, very good runner. But yeah, GFE heading into Aga 2. Well, P-Train on the second phase here. And yeah, the Aga luck is the same. So we'll see if GFE can hit that 3 here. Oh, just misses it. Three arrows. I believe it's 4 silver arrows, is it not?
4.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, they were talking about P-Train only having 3 arrows. Yeah, P-Train, no silver arrows. Unfortunately, those arrows do not affect Ganon. Unless they are silvered. It's his one true weakness, you know? Yeah, P-Train seeing the arrows in the tower. It would be funny to tell them afterwards where those arrows were. And P-Train takes down the pig here. Everybody get your GGs in chat for P-Train. Very close race from our runners today. GFE just behind them, but P-Train crossing the threshold with an official racetime.gg time of 1:52:15.
GG. That was a good race.
Yeah, very, very good race. A 1:52:15 is a very good time on a seed that was this inconvenient for our runners.
Almost had that triple.
Oh, very close there. But GFE going to be crossing the line very closely after P-Train here. We'll see what the official time is when they cross the threshold here. And GFE going across the line with a 1:52:56. So everybody get your GGs in chat for GFE as well. As P-Train joins us in the chat. GG's P-Train.
GG's.
How do you find that seed?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Man, there were between the hammer, like I was late to the boots, but I was
Mhm.
okay with that. You know, like when you know Hookshot is on Hylia Island, and that's
Mhm.
going to give you the whole mountain.
Yeah.
Not a problem late to the boots. Like it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but sure, I stand by the decision. But that hammer, even though I kind of soul read it, like from the book, like I book immediately
Yeah.
to Bombos, immediately to hammer. I felt good about that. But that cane, maybe that's what I get for hovering to the bow side. I don't know. I think Harmless Elway, if you go in with 3 keys, I think the
Yeah.
option is you either save the key for Helma or you do Harmless Elway. And I think Pod Big Key Chest, it's probably one of the last chests you check if you're low on keys.
Yeah, it's one of those famous in Keysanity last locations, right? It's just
Yeah.
one of those spots that you have 4 keys to pod. You're not going to not go into pod the item densities there. So it definitely makes sense. Actually, we have GFE joining us here as well. GG's GFE.
Hey,
GG's,
GG's
you
P-Train.
you guys
GG's, man.
both did unfortunately very close to last location that came to Mario, as I feel most runners did today.
I mean, other than Eastern Big Chest, it was my last location.
Yeah.
Same.
Shout outs to Furious Magic for opening the rat door, though.
Yeah, no, I
Fair
could have had first, but I was sniped, man.
The sad the sad thing is, like, and I heard P-Train talking about how he usually handles pod, but the way I usually handle pod is if I have 3 keys, but I don't have the big key, I'll usually start with big key chest.
Mhm.
But today I chose the other way around. And the reason I do that is because you might find another small in front, so you can do harmless. And if you don't, you're gonna have pod big chest to come back to later, so you can mix that with harmless later. So it's 2 checks back there. I don't know. Today I just decided to go to the back first and got hard punished for it. Oh man.
Yeah,
I have to ask if
unfortunate.
P-Train got silvers though.
I did not know.
Yeah, they were on the climb. They were very, very close. They were right before Moldworm 2.
I mean, I didn't need them.
Yeah.
I still
No.
got second.
I tried to make a comeback there. with
Yeah,
that.
you opened that chest and I was like, oh, there are the silvers. So we were us in chat, we were talking about where those silvers could be. A lot of people thinking they might have just been further down Laser Bridge.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, the math is actually in your favor, probably. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not
I
counting
mean, you
the
got
base.
all of GT basement, but
Yeah.
like I was
Yeah.
just gonna do validation, but then I was like, I'm a few hearts down. I'm gonna powder, so I may as well check this too. It's not much slower, and it paid off for a change.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
saw that note, I was like, huh, maybe I should have opened the chest at the top of GT. But to be honest, when Furious Magic finished, I almost forfeited. I was like, well, I don't want anyone to watch the rest of this dumpster fire. Everyone's finishing in the 130s. I'll be lucky to sub to the seed at this rate.
I mean,
And then-
when I
oh.
saw
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
When I saw where Kane was, I was like, somebody's gonna check that instead of harmless, and they're gonna finish like way ahead, because then you get to single dip Meyer, you get to go into TR a whole lot earlier, and you get your bow, you get your pod big key, like
Yeah, even just little things, right? You get it's easier for Swamp Palace because you guys had a few keys before heading into both Swamp and Ice Palace, so saves times in both of those dungeons as well. But
yeah, I double dipped both of those. I don't know if P-Train did.
Looking at the times coming in today, it looks like that might have just been Furious Magic that checked that chest.
Yeah, it seems so.
That's I
No,
like I said, a famous last location.
Yeah, I single dip both Swamp and Ice.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and you
Oh,
only
yeah,
beat
'cause
me
you
by
found the
this
hammer
much, man. You must be washed, man.
Well, I mean, I didn't have silver, so
I did like the banter in chat before the race began.
I mean, I was hoping that nothing else in Swamp was going to be required, because when I dipped and got Thieves Big, and then I dipped Ice and got a TR Small, I was like, well, if nothing else is in either of these.
oh boy, the Swamp Palace was disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
It
what
had,
was
like,
left
what,
side?
It was the Eastern Big Key, I think
Mhm.
a TR Small, And there was
the ice
something
rod.
else. I think there was
Ice Rod
another.
was in the big
Oh yeah,
chest.
Ice Rod was in the big chest. I think there was a pod small in the back.
Yeah.
There was, yeah. Was the shove? No,
And
the shovel
then
was in Mire.
Eastern big key on Argus.
No, Eastern Big
No,
Key was left
was
side.
left
It was
side.
the
Oh,
Skull Big Key, maybe? No,
maybe
it
that
wasn't
was
Skull.
it.
It was some Big Key.
Yeah, P Train. What was up with the Eastern dip at the end there?
Oh yeah.
I
was
mean-
curious about that one.
Eastern dip win.
After
Like-
I got Kane, I mean, it could have been Vanilla Bow, and then I just need Pod Big Key. Like I wasn't coming back
No.
there. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Actually, P-Train, why did you clear Eastern Palace at the end there?
oh, he cleared it.
Was Eastern not a crystal?
No, Eastern
No,
was our
Pendant.
pendant. I was making a joke because GFE, you had made a joke about P-Train maybe thinking it's all dungeons again, and he completed all the dungeons.
Oh no, on my tracker.
So I thought
have-
maybe he was trying to stun on you or like what he was doing. I was like, oh no.
No, I have Ice, Skull, and Swamp marked as pendants.
No, Skull Woods was a crystal.
Goal was a crystal.
Yeah,
Oh man, I
very
wonder what
funny
happened
there. Yeah.
Nice job,
Yeah.
Scary Olive.
Yeah.
Oh man. No,
I
that was
can't
a.
brag as much about those two
And
dips.
I cleared Eastern, and I still beat you by this much.
Hey, do you know how long that Ice Palace dip took, man? That Ice
The
Palace.
Ice
dip
Palace
was
redip is unfortunate without the kid.
Yeah,
Having
exactly.
to go back and go through that whole front again
Yeah.
is not something you want to do.
No, I ended up like once because I was kind of late to Pod, I guess. Like it was. I mean, Pod may have been my last location in a sense.
It was.
So when I got
mine.
Flute, I immediately knew I was going to the Mire area. And actually, after Desert, I wanted to dive Mire, but I forgot that it was Bombos, which I didn't have.
Mm.
And I was like, well, I got the book. I can either go to Skull Woods and clear that, which people have already done. I can't remember if I'd done North Dark World at that point. Yeah, I'd already done North Dark World. So I could either go to Skull Woods, which people had already done. I can walk to Ice, or walk to Swamp, which sucks. Or I can go into Ice, which also sucks. And there's no way I'm doing the Bombos tablet without also diving Swamp at this point. So I felt like, why don't we just on a lark go up to the Ether tablet? There, like at that point, there's nothing else to route it with. So yeah, let's see. Maybe it pays off. And then it had Bombos, and that, not even a question in my mind. 100% going straight to Mire.
Yeah.
I had all the keys. And,
Yeah.
You two actually
everything else
both
was
did
bad.
that exact same thing where you got the flute, you immediately went to the Mire area, cleared desert, went in, cleared all of desert, cleared that area, and then went immediately up to Ether Tablet, grabbed their bombos, went back down. Both you guys made the same play there. It was really cool to see. I was like, wow, nice call.
Yeah, it's pretty linear. I mean, you could choose to
Mhm.
go for some other cleanup, Skullwoods. I think Skullwoods Big Key was around at that time in Bombo's tablet, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's so out of the way with Mids
Mhm.
getting there. So
Yeah. No, yeah, there was a nice convoluted way to get to that hammer today, and from there it was pretty straightforward. But yeah, kind of having to go all over the place for that hammer today. That was the main story here. That and then that awesome Cane of Samaria location.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
pulling for for your Pod Big Key on Ped. So I was
Yeah.
disappointed.
Unfortunately, yeah, we were talking. People were very excited to see what would be on Ped. Unfortunately, P-Train after clearing up Skullwoods.
Well, yeah, because I thought
got
after
that
Ice,
out
I
of
was
there.
going to go back and pull the pedestal.
Yeah, you're oh yeah, you Skullwoods.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
I
thank you.
almost made Skull
Yeah.
Woods my last quote unquote pendant because I was like, oh, I can just do Skull and then pull the ped. I was like, I might as well do Ice before I do Skull, but then because of the Thieves Town Big Key, I was just like,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll go do Thieves and then go up to Skull.
Yeah, might as well just
So
loop them in together there.
Yeah, I don't know where I did a map check at some point, and I thought I saw that Skull was a pendant, and I looked at my map. I was like, oh, well, I have Ice, Skull, and swamp marked as a pendant, so I have full crystal knowledge.
Yeah.
And I just marked everything else.
Fill
in
the rest
crystals
in,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm so disappointed that you actually went and did moth, because then we could have seen the 6 crystal GT run.
Oh, that would have been very unfortunate. When you walk up and just nothing happens.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what? Huh? So when you look at your map again, you're like, click pause, see the number of crystals. Oh no. Yeah, that was it was a very interesting scene. Very unfortunate hunt for that hammer. Game was nice in the end. At least put the big key and the bow on the path for you guys. Just had to go and clear Turtle Rock, which is nice. We saw that we saw the small key to Thieves Town in that left chest in Turtle Rock and got a little worried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I tried. I mean, I tried to go back for the thieves' big chest without the small keys.
Well, and
You
that,
did,
that
but
to me
hey,
was
it's not quick.
like for all the cane skippers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought that was like one out for everybody. Was that well? If you skip the cane, you probably have all 4 TR keys.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
maybe if the TR big key chest like has like the pod big key or something like that, you're in luck.
Yeah.
That's what I was
But,
hoping.
No. But yeah, all in all, it was a weird. I mean, I made it more convoluted than it had to be.
Yeah,
But
fair
yeah,
enough.
I guess Furious Magic. He just made all the correct decisions. I mean, if you
I mean,
get
there's
Kane
one
and you're
correct decision. It's get Kane.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you get
Kane,
Yeah.
if you get Kane on that first trip, like the seat's a breeze.
Yeah.
So I absolutely see that time. It's just kind of funny that the punish for making the other decision in this case is just so hard. You know,
It's just horrendous. And like I said, by looking at the time series, Furious with a 138, P Train coming in second there with a 152, the 15 and the 55 from GFE being third. So that's like it really tells you no one else checked that big key chest. Yeah, that's just the last location of the seed today for sure, unfortunately for our runners.
I mean, on the bright side, at least me and P Train were really close together. So
Yeah,
hopefully
it was-
makes for a good
I made
race.
It was a really
It
tight
had to
race.
be thinking Eastern was a crystal, but
That did make it a little bit closer. We saw that, and we're like, well,
I
you
didn't
guys
even
were-
pay attention to what dropped. Like it wasn't until this interview that I was like, "Wait, Eastern was a crystal?" Like,
yeah,
it's like,
no,
what are you guys talking about?
you guys entered GT a minute and 1 second apart. P Train at 1:45:45 and GFE at 1:46:46. So you guys entered exactly a minute, just over a minute apart, and finished 40 seconds apart. It's a very, very close race. It was very fun to watch along the way.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks you guys for the entertainment. It was a ton of fun to watch.
Yeah,
it
thanks
was
for
a
the
great
restream.
race.
Thanks for the commentary, and GG's, GFE.
Yeah, GG's, man, and appreciate it. Appreciate our tracker, Lady Laura Linda. Also puts in a lot of work at that position. So a lot of fun. Been a while since I've done a daily, so good to be able to get matched up against a good friend and have a close race.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it as well. I'm sure everyone watching also appreciated the race. Really kept us on the edge of our seats the whole time. Yeah, let's give a quick shout out to the team here, everyone at Speed Gaming for organizing the daily. We have Shandis joining me on commentary, and we have, of course, Lady Laura Linda killing it as always on tracking, making sure we know where things are at all times, and you guys know where things are at all times. So shout out to the whole team here.
GG to everybody. Thank you. As Surf said, thank you, Laura. That was just a great race.
Yeah, very, very entertaining from start to finish. Two of the best runners, and always fun to have them talk about the race after. And like GFE was saying, two good friends, so always fun to see those rivalries come up. But I think that will be all from us here at Speed Gaming 2. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to join us tomorrow for another Link to the Past randomizer daily race. Signing off for me and Shandis. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.